What if the sharpest way to make her regret losing you isn't a heated argument or a desperate plea, but pure, piercing silence? Imagine this. She expects you to crumble, to chase, to beg, but instead you vanish, evolving into a man she can't reach. Heartbreak stings, but so did being sidelined, misunderstood, replaced. Now you wield that pain like a blade, carving a path to unshakable strength, ready to rise above her expectations and become unforgettable. Stay with me, because this is where you transform from broken to unbreakable. Heartbreak hurts, but it's also a wake-up call. Marcus Aurelius nailed it. The best revenge is to be unlike those who hurt you. You don't lash out. You level up, becoming stronger, colder, untouchable. She thought you'd beg, that you'd shatter under her silence. But you didn't. You paused, took a deep breath, remembered your worth, and began a journey from pain to power. If you've been crushed by someone who walked away like you were nothing, this video is your roadmap. By the end, you won't be the man she left. You'll be the one she can't forget. Can you feel that shift coming? If you're done wallowing and ready to flip the script, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I am not what happens to me. I am what I choose to become. Number 1. Detach to dominate. When she walked away, every fiber of you screamed to hold on. Your mind spiraled. What went wrong? How do I fix this? Was I not enough? That chaos is your ego wrestling with rejection, begging for answers. But here's the truth most men miss. Chasing her erases you. Marcus Aurelius didn't plead for peace. He forged it through discipline. Your first move? Detachment. Not apathy or denial, but razor-sharp clarity. You feel the pain, the anger, the loss, but you don't act on it. No desperate texts to her silence, no groveling for her distance. You let her go, coldly, cleanly, completely. This isn't about faking strength. It's about choosing not to collapse. Detachment doesn't mean you didn't love her. It means you love yourself more than keeping someone who didn't stay. Stop watching her stories. Stop accidentally crossing her path. Stop leaving digital breadcrumbs. Vanish, not out of weakness, but because you're strong enough to walk away without a trace. Here's where the game flips. Detachment makes you unpredictable, a mystery that unravels her control. She notices your silence, your absence, the glow-up she didn't see coming. It gnaws at her ego because you're no longer the man she expected to fall apart. Dark psychology kicks in. People crave what they can't predict. Your silence turns you into an enigma, leaving her watching, wondering, regretting. Don't numb the pain. Use it. Hit the gym. Stand taller. Stack your wins. Refocus on your mission. You're not proving her wrong. You're proving you were never defined by her. If you're done reacting and ready to reclaim your edge, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I control my emotions, no one else. You've embraced the power of detachment, haven't you? By silencing your chase and rising above her rejection, you've started to rewrite the story. Now, let's amplify that strength. Let's haunt her with your indifference and stun her with your evolution. Picture yourself as a quiet storm, calm yet unstoppable, leaving her wondering where she lost you. Ready to become a mystery she can't solve? Let's dive in. Number 2. The power of indifference. What truly shakes someone who walked away? Not your tears, not your pleas, but your ice-cold indifference. When you mask your emotions, when your life moves forward without a hitch, that's when she feels the ground shift. The power she once held, gone. The emotions she stirred, flatlined. Indifference isn't just silence. It's a calculated strategy, rooted in steely self-control. Breakups thrive on drama, tears, fights, chaos. So when you offer peace, when you vanish into self-betterment, she's left rattled. Why isn't he breaking? Did I even matter? That's where regret creeps in, not because you forced it, but because you didn't try. Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't be." That's indifference. You're untouchable because you chose to be. She left, but you didn't flinch. She expected chaos, but you gave her calm. That's raw, magnetic, unforgettable. Stop seeking closure. You are the closure. Stop asking why. You are the mystery. Let her scroll your profile, finding no trace of pain, no sad songs, just growth, just silence. That unshaken energy will haunt her when her new distractions fade. Indifference is a storm that doesn't roar, it reshapes. If you're done chasing approval and ready to wield that storm, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence speaks louder than words. Number 3, let her see the upgrade. You want her to regret losing you? Don't say a word. Let your life scream it. No posts aimed at her, no subtle jabs begging for her glance, just pure, undeniable transformation. Most men falter here, wearing their pain like a badge, chasing or flaunting to prove a point. That desperation kills attraction. Marcus Aurelius didn't chase applause. He chased excellence, urging, "Waste no time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That's your play. Hit the gym like it's your therapist. Read like knowledge is oxygen. Work like your legacy depends on it. Evolve in silence, without fanfare or explanation. The coldest revenge is self-improvement with a locked door. She thought you'd stay broken, but now she's glimpsing a stranger, stronger, sharper, with eyes that no longer seek her. Here's the psychological sting. When you become the man she claimed she wanted, without you've stunned her with your indifference and evolution, haven't you? By refusing to chase and silently upgrading, you've flipped the script. Now, let's cement that power. Let's outgrow her presence and turn her absence into your fuel. Picture yourself as a forge, shaping unbreakable strength from the heat of her departure, ready to rise above and become unstoppable. Let's dive in. Number 4, don't block her. Outgrow her. Blocking her, that's raw emotion, a reaction screaming, "You still affect me." Outgrowing her, that's pure power, a silence that unnerves. You don't erase her, you eclipse her, moving forward without deleting, muting, or flinching. Blocking signals unresolved pain. Outgrowing declares you're untouched. Marcus Aurelius taught us, it's not things that disturb us, but our view of them. Blocking is avoidance. Outgrowing is conquest. She doesn't need to be cut off. She needs to know she's irrelevant in your mind. Live so locked into your purpose that her existence barely registers. That's the shift. Psychologically, she expects chaos, bitterness, spite, or subtle jabs when she sees you didn't block her. But when you give her nothing, no attention, no cryptic posts, no energy. She's disoriented. That confusion sparks curiosity, then regret. She wanted space. You gave her your elevation, soaring to heights, emotionally, mentally, physically. She never dreamed you'd reach without her. You don't flee the past. You absorb its lessons and stride past, eyes forward. That stoic power, a silence that speaks volumes. Can you feel her unease growing? If you are done blocking pain and ready to rise above, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I rise without resentment. Number 5. Use her absence as fuel. She's gone. That's the truth. Now you face two paths: collapse in the ruins or charge through the pain. Most men linger, replaying memories, drowning in what ifs. A Stoic, though, turns pain into propulsion. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal and loss, yet wrote, "The obstacle is the way." Her absence isn't a dead end. It's your starting gun. That ache, that silence, it's raw energy. Channel it into the gym, your career, your purpose. The goal isn't her return. It's becoming so focused, so powerful. You forget the sting of needing her. This isn't about faking strength. It's about rebuilding so fiercely you surprise even yourself. Psychologically, she thought you'd crumble, that heartbreak would bury you. Instead, it forged a machine, a man who doesn't whine, doesn't post for pity, just progresses. No one regrets leaving the broken, but they always rue abandoning the unstoppable. Let every rep, every late night grind, every focused moment carry her shadow, not as longing, but as fuel. Let her absence push you until her name fades. Master that pain, and she can't touch you, not emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually. You've transcended her reach. If you're done hurting and ready to rise from the ashes, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I turn pain into power. You've turned her absence into fuel, haven't you? By outgrowing her and rising above the pain, you've claimed your power. Now, let's lock in that strength. Let's shatter the need for her answers and rule your silence like a king. Picture yourself as a fortress, unshaken by her departure, standing tall in serene defiance, ready to forge your own closure and become untouchable. Let's dive in. Number 6. Kill the need for closure. You're craving that final talk, her explanation, some magical message to tie up the loose ends. But here's the raw truth. Closure is a myth we chase to avoid letting go. Marcus Aurelius put it plainly. You have power over your mind, not external events. Waiting for her to hand you peace is surrendering your strength. True closure doesn't come from her words. It rises from within you. The coldest move? Stop needing her answers. Stop seeking validation for your pain. Let the whys linger, unanswered. You don't need to know why she left. You need to know who you are without her. When you ditch the need for her clarity, your own vision sharpens. Psychologically, this flips the game. While she thinks you're still waiting, she holds control. But when you stop reaching, stop hoping, stop needing, the tension shifts. She expected you to stay lost in confusion, but now she sees you striding forward, unshaken. You didn't close the old book. You started writing a masterpiece. Indifference outshines any closure. Silence trumps any final word. When you stop caring why she left, You become free, free from attachment, from seeking, from her loop. That peace is what she never thought you'd find. Can you feel that freedom? If you're done chasing answers and ready to move with purpose, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I don't chase closure, I create it. Number 7. Master the art of no contact. No contact isn't a game, it's a transformation, a reclaiming of your mind, your space, your peace. This isn't about making her miss you. It's about rebuilding you. Marcus Aurelius didn't beg anyone to stay. He ruled his heart with iron discipline. And in the cold silence of no contact, you rule yours. Most men stumble here, deleting her number only to re-add it, blocking her, but sneaking peeks at her stories. That's not no contact. That's obsession in disguise. True no contact is an emotional and mental cutoff, a clean break from her influence. It's not about punishing her. It's about protecting you. She's not your concern anymore. She's your past. Dark psychology reveals this. Scarcity breeds value. When you vanish from her emotional radar, not just going quiet, but disappearing entirely, that silence reverberates. She wonders, checks, then regrets. Not because you spoke, but because you didn't. No contact is detachment's final form, declaring without words, you no longer have access. The man who endures the urge to break that silence, who resists texting or spying, becomes untouchable. Don't text, don't lurk, don't ask about her. You're not hiding, you're forging a new self. If she returns, she'll face a stranger, not the man she left. If you're done checking your phone and ready to guard your silence, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. My silence is sacred. You've mastered silence and closure, haven't you? By cutting contact and forging your own peace, you've reclaimed your power. Now, let's elevate further. Become a mystery she can't unravel, and a prize she misjudged. Picture yourself as a shadow, moving with quiet strength, leaving her lost in your absence, ready to haunt her memory and own your value. Let's dive in. Number 8. Become a Stoic mystery. Mystery draws like a magnet, and a man who speaks little, reveals less, and moves in silence lingers in minds long after he's gone. Marcus Aurelius urged, don't explain your philosophy, live it. That's your path now. Stop talking, posting, or oversharing. Let your focus on your mission roar louder than your presence ever did. Disappearing isn't hiding, it's evolving beyond her sight. Let her wonder where you've gone, who you're with, what drives you now. That uncertainty, it's the seed of her regret. A Stoic mystery pulls others in, not with words, but with absence, confidence, and mastery. No more updating stories for her to peek at, no more dropping clues to feed her curiosity. In that silence, her mind fills the gap spiraling because she can't pin you down. Dark psychology nails it. The unknown breeds obsession. You're not angry or bitter. You're just elsewhere, operating on a higher plane, chasing peace, purpose, and power. She catches glimpses of you, but never the full picture, just enough to realize she no longer knows you. That's the hook that stings. You're not the man she left. You're the enigma who walked away, eyes forward. Can you feel her curiosity growing? If you're done being predictable and ready to be unforgettable, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I let them wonder. Number 9. You were the prize all along. She didn't reject you. She misread your worth, and now, silently, she's seeing her mistake. Marcus Aurelius said, "The opinion of thousands means nothing if you don't value yourself." That's your truth now. Stop proving your worth and embrace it. You weren't meant to chase. You were born to lead, build, command. When she left, you doubted yourself, thought you fell short. But what if the reality is colder? What if she couldn't handle the depth, the strength, the man you were becoming? You weren't rejected. You were freed to rise. You weren't her fallback. You were the blessing she wasn't ready to hold. Now, move like a man who knows his value. No explanations, no shrinking, no softening for others' comfort. Elevate, and let the world rise with you, or fade behind. She missed your brilliance, clouded by her own confusion. A man who knows he's the prize doesn't beg for validation. His presence, his peace, his purpose speak for him. When you walk into a room, that quiet, grounded energy shifts the air, not because you seek attention, but because you see your own worth. Now she's watching a man who doesn't need her, a man who knows he was the treasure all along. If you're done doubting and ready to own your value, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I am the prize. You've become a mystery and claimed your worth, haven't you? By vanishing into your purpose and owning your value, you've left her grasping at shadows. Now, let's complete the journey. Find unshakable peace and let her regret be her own lesson. Picture yourself as a lighthouse, steady and serene, guiding only yourself through the storm. Ready to live free and unbothered? Let's dive in. Number 10. Regret is her lesson, not your goal. This is the pinnacle, the stage most men never touch. You've detached, leveled up, gone silent, and become a force of focus and calm. She likely regrets her choice now, but here's the twist. You're beyond caring. Her regret was never your aim. Your freedom was. Marcus Aurelius warned, "Fear not death, but never beginning to live." Her absence didn't break you. It birthed you. Let her carry the weight of her regret. Replay her decision. Scroll through the story of a man she underestimated. That's her journey, not yours. You've outgrown the need for revenge or recognition. A true Stoic lives by principle, not applause, declaring, "I don't chase what isn't mine. I don't grieve what left. I rise." Dark psychology reveals that when someone loses their grip on you, they turn inward, questioning themselves. But your gaze is forward, fixed on the man you're becoming. Her departure wasn't a loss. It was the spark for your arrival. Let her wonder, let her regret, but let it pass you by. The coldest move is peace, so deep it doesn't flinch, doesn't react, doesn't even notice her. When you're whole, the world feels your presence, and that's enough. Can you taste that freedom? If you're done chasing ghosts and ready to live without looking back, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. Her regret is not my burden. The coldest way to make her regret losing you is to stop caring if she does. Let your silence echo, your growth shine, your life proclaim a truth. You don't need her. You don't look back. You don't break. Marcus Aurelius didn't chase love. He mastered himself. And so have you, step by Stoic step. You've detached, gone quiet, Reason without fanfare. You've become the mystery, the prize, the force she never anticipated. Her regret? That's her story, not yours. Your mission is clear. Peace, power, purpose. To every man left behind, this is your wake-up call. Stop bleeding for those who wouldn't spare a bandage. Let go, level up, grow colder, calmer, fiercer. Not to wound her, but to heal you. This is your Stoic blessing, your rebirth into a man unbroken and unbound. If this resonates, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment below. I rise for me. See you in the next one.